we also wanted to make sure that we had a clear vision of how we're going to show up for the community and how we're going to ensure that we're doing everything we can in the right way to support the community, given our strengths.
So when we decided, and we got together and decided that we wanted to provide emergency childcare to not only hospital workers, doctors, nurses, but people who are, working at our fire departments, our police officers, we realized that we had an opportunity to directly partner with hospitals. So the first move we did was we called most of our major hospitals and had multiple conversations about what this could look like. And immediately they responded and said, we have hundreds of employees that would take advantage of this program. And since the beginning, that partnership has grown. And getting the backing of Governor Kemp and DECAL from the beginning was also a great endorsement, because it was saying to the city of Atlanta, the Y has always been a strong childcare provider. And while they can't provide their traditional childcare services, they're able to do so during this crisis for families that need it the most.
We have transitioned to 7 YMCAs that are serving as a hub for childcare. And so that's the main base, so to speak. And they're strategically spread out throughout Metro Atlanta. And in addition to that, we have transportation sites that are moving kids from neighboring YMCAs into one of these 7 hubs. We also had to adjust our hours of operation. A typical shift for an emergency responder is a 12-hour day. And so in the past, our childcare would run from usually 7 to 6, and now we're running childcare from 5:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that was just to meet the need and demand of the community. And so we had to be flexible in that. We had to adjust everything from ratios of staff, the type of programming that we were offering at each site, the type of intention to it. So we established work groups that really focused on specific areas, and they did everything they could to become the expert within that area. And then they would push out recommendations that our crisis team would then evaluate and then implement. And so in a lot of cases, we would take the standards that different childcare centers were using across the country, and our commitment was to always go above and beyond those recommendations. And so we would, from the beginning, we kind of took a most conservative, aggressive approach to ensuring safety and ensuring high protocol. The majority of our parents that are bringing their kids into our programming are in stressful environments right now. And so we want to do everything that we can to help make sure their child is being set up for success. And so that meant we had to adjust our standards and policies on kids bringing in electronic devices. In the past, we would kind of limit children's access to that throughout the day. And we quickly adjusted that to make sure that daily schedule was really, really scripted well and has learning time built within it. In addition, we had to some of our kids come from at-risk communities as well. And so we needed to make sure that we had the resources to provide for them. So we did everything from securing laptops from a local school system to help with that, but also making sure that all of our activities help to accomplish what our individual goals are for the program. And one of those goals is increase academic achievement. And so that had to fit into the daily schedule. And so we asked parents to kind of give us that information as to what their learning assignments are for their kids for today. And then our counselors are helping them to meet those goals. So it's our model, while at the heart, it's about creating a sense of accomplishment for the kids, fueling a sense of belonging, and teaching amazing character. We kind of call it the ABCs of our program. That's still what we're doing, and that's still the basis of how we developed our program. But we had to make sure we were offering something that was also committing and communicating to our parents that we're keeping them safe.